In the world of food production, what you see isn't always what you get. A facility can look spotless, gleaming under bright lights, and pass every visual inspection with flying colors. But lurking beneath this pristine surface, invisible to the naked eye, can be a world of microbial threats. This is the hidden risk of poor environmental monitoring, a critical issue that can have far-reaching consequences for both consumers and companies. The danger isn't always in the obvious places. It's in the data we trust and the methods we use to collect it. A clean appearance can be dangerously deceptive, and a flawed monitoring program can create a false sense of security that puts everyone at risk. So, how can a program designed to protect us fail so spectacularly? It often starts with the very foundation, the sampling plan. Imagine a massive production facility with thousands of square feet of equipment, floors, and drains. If you're only testing a few random spots, you're essentially playing a game of chance. This is what we call a check-the-box approach. The goal is simply to collect a sample, any sample, to satisfy a requirement, rather than strategically identifying the areas where contaminants are most likely to hide and thrive. These high-risk zones, or hotspots, are often overlooked. Think about hard-to-clean areas, places where water pools, or equipment with complex internal parts. Without a targeted, risk-based sampling plan, you're flying blind, hoping to get lucky. True environmental monitoring is a science, not a lottery. The problems don't stop with poor sampling. The tools and techniques used can also be a major point of failure. Using the wrong type of swab for a particular surface, for example, can mean you're not picking up the microbes that are actually there. Some surfaces are porous, others are smooth, and each requires a specific approach. Furthermore, timing is everything. If cleaning and sanitation crews have just finished their work, a swab taken immediately after will likely come back clean. But what happens a few hours into a production run? That's when you get a true picture of the microbial landscape. Testing at the wrong time gives you misleading data, creating an illusion of control that simply isn't real. It's like checking the weather report from yesterday to decide if you need an umbrella today. It's irrelevant and potentially disastrous. Once the samples are collected, they are sent to a lab for analysis. But the journey of data is fraught with its own perils. A common mistake is focusing solely on the numbers, the colony-forming units, or CFUs. A facility might celebrate a low CFU count, but this celebration could be premature. The real story is often in the trends, is that low number part of a downward trend, indicating effective sanitation? Or is it a random dip in a larger, upward trend that suggests a growing problem? Looking at data points in isolation is like trying to understand a movie by watching a single frame. You miss the entire plot. Effective data analysis requires looking at trends over time, mapping results to specific locations in the facility, and correlating them with production schedules, sanitation cycles, and even maintenance events. Without this holistic view, the data is just noise, not information. This brings us to the core purpose of all this effort: microbiological monitoring for food safety. The goal is to find and eliminate pathogens like Listeria, Salmonella, and E. coli before they can contaminate the final product. A robust environmental monitoring program acts as an early warning system. It's designed to detect these dangerous microorganisms in the production environment on a floor drain, a conveyor belt, or a piece of processing equipment. By finding them in the environment, you have the opportunity to eradicate them before they make their way into the food that reaches consumers' tables. A single contamination event can lead to widespread illness, massive product recalls, devastating financial losses, and irreparable damage to a brand's reputation. In this context, environmental monitoring isn't just a regulatory hurdle. It's a fundamental pillar of food safety and public health. The reality is that a failed monitoring program is worse than no program at all. It fosters a dangerous complacency. When a company believes its environment is clean because of flawed data, it stops looking for problems. Small issues that could have been easily fixed are allowed to fester and grow, escalating into major crises. The financial and human cost of a foodborne illness outbreak is immense. It underscores the critical importance of getting environmental monitoring right. This means investing in proper training, developing strategic, risk-based sampling plans, using the correct tools and techniques, and performing rigorous trend analysis on the data. It requires a shift in mindset from checking a box to proactively hunting for potential threats. Ultimately, Protecting our food supply chain is a shared responsibility. For those within the industry, it's a call to move beyond surface-level compliance and embrace a culture of deep, data-driven environmental vigilance. The tools and knowledge exist to build highly effective monitoring programs that provide true insight and protection. By doing so, we not only safeguard public health but also protect the integrity and future of our businesses. What you can't see can indeed hurt you, but with the right approach, we can bring these hidden risks into the light and manage them effectively. If you found this deep dive into environmental monitoring insightful and want to learn more about the critical systems that keep our industry safe and efficient, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We're dedicated to bringing you the expert analysis you need. Thanks for watching.